Hi, and welcome to Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today we are going to be reviewing Aliens Dead Orbit, Issue 1. So this is written, and all of the artwork is done by the amazing James Stowe. I don't really care if I'm mispronouncing his name. He is fantastic, though. He is the creator of Orkstein, which everyone knows. I love Orkstein to death. I wish he would finally finish Orkstein. But you know what? Moving on. He wrote Aliens Dead Orbit. So I picked it up. As you can see, this is his cover. Fantastic. Mm-hmm. So, as we open on into the comic, we get to see a ship. And on the ship, there's a crew. They're bored, they're just out and about going by their business until they get a danger warning that there's something in their immediate area that doesn't seem right. So ultimately, they find out that there is a ship. There is a ship there, and it seems to have been damaged. So they're trying to figure out whether or not there's life on the ship, if there's any kind of a rescue beacon or anything. They're not finding any kind of a rescue beacon or alert or anything like that, but they're seeing heat signatures. So they decide that they are going to go out there and they're going to investigate this. So they're discussing what the pros and cons of that could be. The fact that they've dealt with raiders before, that it could be any number of things. They really don't want to deal with raiders again, but it could be innocent people that need their help. So ultimately, they do decide to go out in a small group just to go and check out the signatures. So, as you can see, just amazing, amazing art. Like, this is classic James Stowe. This looks like Orkstein to me. But continuing on, they're walking through and they're realizing that the life support is still functioning on this ship. But there's so much damage to it that they're not sure whether or not it'd be safe to remove any of their gear. So they keep everything on, including their helmets, until they find life pods. And there's 3 individuals that are still alive in them. So they see 2 males and a female that are all in hibernation. So they're discussing whether or not it would be smart to get them on the ship, whether or not they need help, what to do. Ultimately, they get outranked, and their superior officer states that, they're taking them on the ship. They're waking their asses up, and they're taking them on the ship. So, make room. So they decide to go through and wake up the pods and get them in until something goes wrong with them trying to actually wake up these individuals. When they do, what seems like a corrosive material is coming out of the pod, is coming out of the machines, keeping them stable, into the pods, and actually burning the individuals inside. And they've woken up, they're fighting to try to get out, and they're wondering, where the hell is the failsafe? Where is the failsafe? How do they get them out? And they're screaming like, they're burning, we have to get them out of there, until finally one of the members of the crew breaks off a pipe from a nearby wall and just starts smashing open the glass capsules of these pods to get these members out. So what we get to see emerge are these horrifyingly burnt individuals. And you can just see their muscles are almost exposed, and it's very gruesome, and it's exactly what I'd expect from James Stowe, and I love it.
It's just a chemical burn.
I love it so much. Not that people are suffering, but I love his art. So
that's twisted.
Ultimately, they decide they have to get them on the other ship. They have a medical bay. They can try to save these individuals. Without medical treatment, they will die. So they have to find a way to safely transport them onto their ship. And one scouting individual is walking around the basically ruin of a ship, and he's looking for some kind of a salvaged part to help get the members of this crew onto their ship. And he hears something, and it's almost like a hiss. And then he sees something, and at first he thinks it's an alien, and he thinks, oh shit, oh shit. So he turns and looks again, and he looks at it longer, and he realizes that it must just be a part of the wrecked ship. And he's like, oh, okay, I'm good. It's just getting to me. And it's not until he actually approaches this that it starts to come alive and it starts to try to attack him. So he is running away from this beast. He's running away from it, and there's all this damage that's happening to the ship. There's all this smoke that is entering this room. And we get to see this horrified look in his eyes when he realizes that there's an alien crawling right for him. So the very last image we get to see in this is an alien coming out of the smoke. So I gotta tell you, I'm not the biggest Alien fan. They're okay. They're okay. But I never actually saw myself picking up and reading or even enjoying an Aliens comic book. However, James Stowe is amazing. He is amazing. I love his work. I would definitely suggest picking this up. It was written quite well. I love the art throughout. I am definitely keeping this entire run on my pull list. Anytime he does a book, I need to get my hands on it. It is so much fun to read one of his books. But I would definitely suggest picking this up if you haven't already, or trying to order it somewhere, either at your local comic book shop or through any of the number of various sites that sell comic books. But yeah, give me a like if you like this video. Comment below and tell me whether or not you picked up Aliens Dead Orbit and if you enjoyed it as much as I did. Are you a fan of James Stowe's work as much as I am? Where you like, you need to get your hands on this. It's amazing. So yeah, subscribe to my channel for more comic book content. Or check out any of the older videos I have up for offer here on Cat Run Figures. And until next time, I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye.
High five for geeking out.
I know, right? It was a good week in comics.
It was.
Yes. Bye.